Something isn't right. I think I'm calling bullshit on this bear market talk. I think this is a bear trap, guys. Something's not right. There hasn't been many indicators showing there's a cycle top that's already happened. In fact, it's the opposite. Stare. I'm not going and I'm never going to go. What's going on YouTube? What's going on to my subscribers? Listen, guys, as the days roll on here and we're getting constantly fed the narrative that we are plunging into a bear market, my senses, my overall just feelings about this market seems to be way different than what everyone is telling you. You see, I've been here since 2016 in crypto, pretty much every freaking day. And actually, not pretty much. I live this market every day. From a macro and psychological view, I watch this thing every single day. And yes, this bull run is different than all the others. Or you can just call it the market is different than all the others. You know, we have had a lot of early investors selling Bitcoin. You know, they've become billionaires. We have had also retail not enter this market. They're not interested. They're trying to just pay their bills. And yet Bitcoin over the last year or so has gone from 15,000 to 124K in a span of just a few months, to be honest with you. You call it a year. But does that mean that the bull run is over with? I beg to say that it possibly hasn't even started yet. And I was asking ChatGPT, some things about, what are the signs that you're in a bull run? And bro, none of them have happened except for Bitcoin going on its run. And honestly, you could say that's just from the ETFs, that's just from the institutions, being in this thing, but everything else really hasn't happened. Okay, well, you could also say the 50-week EMA. We've dropped below that. Yes, we have. And we still have a week or two to go above that. But the Pi cycle top hasn't happened. The M2 money supply indicator hasn't gone off yet. What else? In Bitcoin ETF inflows are actually accelerating. There's more inflows happening. It's not really outflows. There's inflows happening. There's a couple others. Stable coins. I mean, has that really surged? No, actually, there's flows out of stable coins into alts and into risk on assets. Look at gold. Gold is up to about 5,000. That's a big signal that risk on assets are really thriving, guys. The other thing is the strength of the dollar is a top signal where the dollar gets stronger as we find that we're going into a bear market. Guys, opposite's happening. The dollar's getting weaker. In fact, guys, we're about to print a ton of money right now. And stimulus checks are about to go out. The last time that happened, inflation went up 9%. I mean, it's not a good thing for markets long term. Housing prices went up 47%. The last time stimmy checks went out. So there's others too. I mean, there's so many. So what's going on? Why do they want us to not be in this market right now? Why do the powers that be, because I truly believe the elites control a lot of the system. I'm actually in Bariloche, Argentina. This is where This is where the Nazis retreated. You know what I mean? In fact, Melee just released documents that says Hitler had his mansion. He lived out his days here. So guys, things are never really what they seem, and I've learned that over the years. And I think this market is no different. I think we're being played with. I think that the elites are looking for lower prices. They're looking for you to not be here right now, so you can come and buy the top like the rest of retail. You understand? Like, think about it. If you and me are sitting here in these coins and they're trying to send this, that's bad for them. They want us gone, and they want us to realize that we're actually are in a bull run with everybody else that's not here every day. You know, they want me buying with folks that are going to take their stimmy checks and gamble if they don't know anything about crypto. They want me to do that. Well, I'm telling you, I'm not going. In fact, I bought more Sui. I bought more Avalanche this morning. And I'm buying meme coins that people have forgotten, okay? That are down a lot. That they're pretty much dust. And I'm taking $150, $200, and I'm getting 1% of these coins. And guys, when retail comes back, that $150 at just $1 million market cap in most of these will be $10,000. At $5 million, it'll be $50,000. At $10 million, it'll be $100,000, guys. Because going the opposite way of where they want you to go is where the money is. If you're going to sit around and listen to the elites and what they're telling you the market is, you're bound to lose. They're going to dump on you. And right now, this market looks way too strong to be in a bear market. Look at the altcoins. They're bleeding a little bit, but 20% here and there is not that bad, you know, because I've been here when there's a bear market happening. These altcoins first of all, they go way higher than they are now. And bro, they come down rolling off that mountain like you wouldn't believe. If you've never been in a bear market and you've sat and you held an altcoin during a bear market, a bull run ending and a bear market beginning, bro, it is a free fall. It is a free fall. And I ain't seeing nothing like that right now. In fact, I'm not selling my Aerodrome. I haven't sold a coin. I'm not selling my thesis. They can't get me off of that. And I bought more Sui. I bought more Avalanche. I bought Lofi. I bought, what else? I bought a little Lemmy the Bat. I am just scooping up coins for cheap. Because I'm not going, and I'm never going to go. I'm going live tonight, and I'm also going to be in the VC in the inner circle. Join the inner circle. Stayers out.